So unit 3.15 is just a review of how to ask for a sign. So remember there's five different ways that you can ask for a sign. That's not just finger spelling it. So one of them is to draw it. You can draw it out, right? Another one is to point to the object. If it's in the room, you can just point to it and say, what's the sign, right? If you draw it, same thing, then you point and say, what's the sign for that? The other thing you can do is list them in a category. So if it's like you can't remember the sign for animals, you might go right? So you list animals and then you say all of those, like a circle, all of those are what? What's the sign? Another one is to use opposite. So if you maybe can't remember the sign for cold, but you can remember the sign for hot. So you can say, you know the sign hot? The opposite sign is what? And they'll say, oh, right, cold. So opposite, that's another way to ask. And then the last one is to either describe it or to act it out. So an example might be you don't know the sign for water and you want to know that sign. So you can describe it or act it out, like, you know when you're feeling thirsty and you need a drink, and you can turn on the faucet. What is that? Oh, water? So that might be an example of that. Okay, so you're going to use these 5 different ways to ask for a sign in the mini dialogue. They're going to use them and you're going to try to figure out what that sign is or what they're saying. Good luck.